speaking of the Jays, it quickly became the hottest ticket in town, but many fans are finding out that getting a chance to see the World Series in person is pretty much out of reach.
CTV's Scott Hurst joins us live from the studio across the hall with more on ticket sales and the scams Blue Jays fans are facing. Good morning, Scott. So we know that the first round of tickets sold out in under an hour. What have fans have been saying about trying to get these coveted tickets?
Good morning, Nick and Jen. So much excitement, of course, just so much excitement. There hasn't been a World Series game played in Toronto, played north of the border in more than 30 years. We all know that. That sets the stage for the immense demand, and all that excitement quickly turned to a whole lot of disappointment for so many fans who were looking to get those tickets as they were released officially at 10 a.m. yesterday, and they were all quickly snapped up, selling out in well under an hour. Merchandise there, as you see, also in hot demand. At one point, fans were showing a wait list online for tickets, well over 200,000. Of course, the lucky ones got through and were able to snag tickets in the hundreds of dollars, but with so much demand, prices on then the resale market quickly skyrocketed. Now, quicksand this morning on secondary sites, and there's nothing that will get you a seat for less than $1,000. The cheapest selling for typically $1,400, $1,500, upwards of $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 to $15,000. I even saw a pair this morning, just a couple rows back from the field, $20,000 each. Now, there's still a potential for standing room tickets to be released at certain times. However, that does require a text message code, and as you might expect, those will likely go incredibly fast as well.
Yeah, they'll be snapped up fast. I mean, there's only so many, tickets in the outfield district available, and based on demand yesterday, Scott, for sure. So here's the problem when you've got this kind of demand, this kind of enthusiasm and excitement. There's also scammers always looking to make a buck. So what can fans look out for to protect themselves in these circumstances?
Yeah, of course, a red flag often in these instances is a price that is too good to be true. So, of course, be careful if you see tickets, particularly on social media, with a price that might be well below what you're seeing. Of course, we're all looking for the best price. We're all looking for deals, but that is common red flag when it comes to potential fraudulent tickets when there is so much demand. Of course, as you guys remember, this is not uncommon. We saw this during the wildly popular Taylor Swift shows here in Toronto. Also, of course, taking place at Rogers Centre, where the Blue Jays will be hosting Game 1 on Friday, Game 2 of the World Series on Saturday. And in that case, police did make arrests to alleged ticket scams that were potentially connected to Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, that is CTV Scott Hurst joining us live this morning. Thank you, Scott.